In this video, we're going to learn how to request a new vendor. Go into Knowledge Owl, Ariett, New Vendor Request Process. There's really like 4 steps. One, I always recommend to check the existing vendor list because they might be in there. If you're using a Mac, you hit Command F, which allows you to find or search. So you can just start typing like a last name. In this instance, Furnish found 0 records. Maybe if I was searching the name Dave, which might be in their comment, or Dave Rogg or something. If the vendor's in there, you're good to go. You don't need to request that they be added. But if they're not in there, obviously Smith, you can like scroll through. It'll find anywhere in the sheet where it's Smith. But once you're determined that you actually need to request them as a new vendor, then continue on. The next thing would be to download the direct deposit form. Just click on the link and it should take you to a PDF, which in the menu up there you can download this form. So you need to download it because you need to email the vendor this form because we need them to fill it out. We pay all vendors through direct deposit and no checks. Back over to here, if they're providing a service like childcare or a contractor, then also download the W-9. You can download both and just send it to them, even if you're not sure if they're doing a service. Most vendors have no problem filling out both forms. Finally, you complete the new vendor Google form. This lets accounts payable know that you are requesting the vendor. Otherwise, you won't know. Say you have a volunteer that needs to be reimbursed, like John Doe. If he's not in the system yet, then you cannot key a reimbursement for this person or this vendor. You can do all the steps right now, but if they haven't submitted the form, then just I would do like I've downloaded the form, I'm waiting on the vendor to submit it back. At least get them in the system, put in their address. I'm just making up data, obviously, and the whole point of this is, in order for them to be a vendor in Ariett, you have to go through the process of getting their ACH info. So go through, continue to fill out the form, and when you're done, you will submit it. You'll submit the form here, of course, volunteer reimbursement, yes. The form is pretty self-explanatory. You get to the bottom, you will submit it, and when accounts payable sets up the vendor, they will send you an email to let you know the vendor is now in Ariett. So it might take a couple weeks, however long it takes that vendor to get that form back to you. But that's it. That's the process for requesting a new vendor.